Hi guys, welcome back. So the time has finally arrived. FIFA 18 is actually out for everybody. I know that some of you had the pleasure to get it earlier, especially those that own an Xbox. I personally own a PS4, so I didn't have the luxury of getting it earlier. So the thing that I was really waiting for, to tell you the truth, was the squad battles, and I have been looking around to find information about it and how it actually works. And I will explain what is the idea behind it. I absolutely love it. Uh, for now, my team is rather terrible, as you see here. I mean, even my chemistry, I couldn't reach more than like 70 today. So hopefully I would be able to buy some players and come back with a better team. Because I'm not having like the best possible team, I decided to start with a world class game instead of going for legendary and see how that goes. I kind of wanted to try a few more modes, so the first two games I played was one on world class and the other one on professional, just to see the difference and kind of explain to you what I think, how I think the game will roll this year, and what I like and I dislike about it. And so far, my impressions have been stellar. I absolutely enjoy the game. I love it. There's only one thing that has been a little bit weird for me so far, and that's about the colors, really. I do like the fact that the game is brighter than the demo, although it's probably a little bit too bright. Not so sure, but I had a little bit of trouble with the contrast, really. Like playing this game in my TV, it actually looks better on the video here, but on my TV, I had a little bit of trouble to distinguish between the players, and it may have to do with my TV actually, and not really the game. But it was a little bit troublesome for me, and I had that in a couple of games, not only this one. I also played another one when I had like a pinkish, if I remember correctly, um, kit by one of the two teams, and it was a little bit weird to actually distinguish the players. I had trouble. So as I started here, I started really badly. I'm again, obviously, I'm trying to to get a sense of how the game operates, because it's probably not going to be the same as the demo, and it doesn't seem the exact same as the demo, really. I mean, it definitely looks a little bit faster, actually. um, it's um, it's definitely faster than what the demo was, and I'm scoring one here, so that's a good sign. But it looks like the attacking is actually easier this year, but defending is way harder. So you're gonna notice that there's going to be a lot of goals being scored, and I noticed that in my games as well. Here I played a few games already, and I've noticed that it's way easier to score and much tougher to defend. And right now my team is rather terrible. I mean, I don't really have any good players, so hopefully I should be able to buy some better ones and actually make a decent team. Right now my chemistry is terrible. I had trouble, like like for example here, it was so easy for my opponent to pass through me, and I wasn't so much of of resistance there. I wasn't very resistant there. So obviously, yeah, this has to do with two things. First of all, the my players, and definitely also my skill. So since this is a new FIFA, I'll have to get better at it and be acquainted with it as time goes by. So we did manage to score a second one, as you saw, and it has been a little bit of a balanced game in the beginning, but right now I'm starting to have more chances. So again, it's another FIFA where passing is stupidly important, let's say. And yeah, don't worry, I'm fine. It's just I didn't have a little stroke or anything. I mean, yeah, but yeah, it's actually very important to pass in this FIFA. Probably, I would say probably even more than the previous one. It seems like it's first touches are actually more difficult than FIFA 17, are more clumsy. Sprinting is more clumsy also. So if you have the ball, make sure that you actually use sprinting whenever you have free and open space in front of you. Don't just sprint just because you have the ball. and that was another opportunity missed by my opponent. Obviously, I'm not playing with the best team in this squad battle. I mean, their chemistry wasn't the best, and I'm hitting the post. I noticed that I'm hitting the post quite a lot. Also, again, I probably have seen like 5 to 6 uh, post hits already in a few like 5 games or so. I'm managing to score another one here as we're approaching the end of the first game, and rather comfortably, even though I'm having a pretty terrible team. It wasn't difficult to actually win this one. Again, I wasn't playing with a very good team, so I'm happy with that win. And I'm gonna be conceding one here, as you will notice. I didn't want to record and play at the same time for my first video on FIFA 18 because I didn't know how well I would do. It's obviously way more difficult to actually play and comment at the same time, commentate. So yeah, so I'm considering one here. I was actually feeling quite relaxed here, and I was kind of lying on the sofa and being like, "Yeah, I'm 3-1 ahead. Who cares?" And then I'm starting to feel bad again, and I'm like, "Oops." But okay, the referee, the referee actually finished the game, so blew the final whistle, and we're getting the our first points, playing a world class match, which was decent. I absolutely like the way the world class plays, the world class AI plays, and generally the AI. It feels like they're playing in a more human-like fashion. They are not just dribbling all the time with every player. It's more like a control type of football where they're actually trying to find space and make chances happen, make things happen. And doing that, they also press very high up the pitch, and they leave a lot of space behind as well. So you may have a lot of chances to actually exploit that and win games because of that. So my second game after I finished the first world class game, I thought, okay, let's play a professional game now. I'm playing a better team with a 77 rating and 100 chemistry with some good players. So I'm like, obviously, it's not the best team, of course, better than the previous one for sure. But then I'm like, okay, let's just examine how professional behaves. I mean, can I actually beat it easily? I mean, how well will I do with the team I'm currently having? And I've in this game I actually did rather well. I didn't expect to do that well really, because again my team is very sketchy, and chemistry is especially important in FIFA. Not having the proper chemistry can lead to players not being able to take shots, not making proper passes, have very heavy touches. So make sure that your chemistry is like always 100. That's super important. I pretty much can't do it at the moment because I don't have the players to do it. So my players are like bronze and rather bad. So I will look to obviously make it better as time goes by. But in the meantime, I will be playing definitely be playing squad battles because that's a mode that I absolutely will enjoy. I'm sure I seriously wanted something like that, and I'm pretty sure I have mentioned it in my videos in the past because it's great to play against other people. Obviously, it can be frustrating at times, and it can be very anxious also. It can be very stressful, can make you feel very anxious. So I don't like that fact, the fact that I'm like feeling heart palpitations when I'm playing against other people. Although it's enjoyable at times, I do get very stressed because of that though. So sometimes it's not so relaxing to play FIFA for me. So I do like the squad battles though, in the sense that you are playing with against the AI. So by default, this actually is less stressful, at least for me. I don't feel as stressed playing against AI. Although you're still gaining something here, so you're gaining points, and that's important for getting like better rewards, for example. And that can definitely help you get a better team, so you have something to play for, and thus you can feel stressed. I did at some point, especially when playing against the world class AI. Haven't tried playing against Ultimate yet. I'm not sure if I want to try with this team because Ultimate tends to be uh, better and pressing harder and maybe at times cheating even a little bit. I did get the sense that once you score against the AI, especially in world class, they tend to get some sort of an immediate advantage, so it's actually tougher to stop them. That doesn't mean that they will absolutely score against you, but It does seem like they're getting some sort of a rather unfair advantage. They all of a sudden start playing better for a little while, sort of like a momentum type of thing. So it's regardless of that, super enjoyable. I mean, and I did play an online game already. Just wanted to gain the first accomplishment, really one of the daily objectives. Obviously, I will be making tutorials once I learn more about the new style of marking and defending, because you have to be very controlled. You shouldn't like run all the time. It's very different than what you're used to. Anyway, so we won easily here. There's going to be more videos, obviously. Please remember to subscribe and like the video. And I'm gonna see you with more FIFA very soon. Uh, we're gonna have a lot of fun actually with this FIFA, I'm sure, and we're gonna have a great FIFA year again. So thank you for watching. Take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye.